SCP-4975 uses its long appendages to club and tear the victim apart, after which it will consume them, often starting while the victim is still alive.
Oh no! It's lit! What's up, guys? Yes, it is your boy SkylightAwakens here, and y'all probably wondering why the freak I look like this. Well, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Last night I could barely get any sleep. Like, I was tossing and I was turning, and it's still in effect today. I took a nap and I was reading a little bit. My family's downstairs making ruckus, but I just figured, man, I was like, I don't want to go another day without just uploading, not in general, because yesterday I just didn't feel it, like, emotionally. Like, I just was exhausted, so I just went and got me some of that rest. I didn't upload, and then I didn't want to go today without uploading as well. Guys, I just figured, hey, why don't we check out some SCP? It's been a minute since we checked that out, and I know you guys love that whenever I react to Dr. Bob. I love these animations, like these conspiracy theories that be making my mind just go abliss, making me just do the what if scenarios if I was in the situation. You guys be loving the feedback I'll be giving. Well, my personal perspective, I want to say. I got a bag of M&Ms. So this candy's been keeping me up, so sorry I've been chewing consistently, but we are reacting to, oh my god, my hair, Jesus. But we're checking out SCP-4975 Time's Up. I just saw the thumbnail, and it just looked pretty outrageous, so I just wanted to check it out for myself. I will link this in the description below. That was a big shout out to the animators, for the guys who be making this stuff. But let's dive into the action, so without further ado, y'all, let's get it.
You're deep in the middle of a late
I don't know what my mom's
session
cooking downstairs, but man, it smells good.
It's a sort of clicking sound. You try to ignore it and get back to your books, but there it is again. You turn up your music. There, that's better. It was probably nothing. Just the house creaking. But no,
hey, y'all want some M&Ms?
Again.
No.
You need to figure out what is causing this.
Look, I gotta eat my snacks if I'm gonna be watching
this. Is it coming from outside your window? Another click. It's definitely coming from outside. You slowly make your way to the window. It's dark out, and you can't see anything with the glare.
Right.
Slowly, you reach out, grab the window, pull it open, and...
Why would you do that?
Nothing. You stick your head out and look around.
Why would you do that?
There's nothing to see. You close the window and go back to studying. But then, it happens again.
Better not open that window.
Morning, you're eating breakfast when you start to hear that clicking noise again. But still, nothing is there.
What the freak?
On the bus, you could swear it's coming from the seat right behind you. No sign of anything once again. You're in the middle of your test. Vertebrae are connected to each other by... what's the word? It's not going quite as well as you hoped.
Right.
It was hard to study last night with the constant clicking. But you're giving it your best. At least the noise has stopped, so you can concentrate for a bit. You jump up and look behind you, determined to catch what's making this noise.
Again?
There's nothing there. You look around at your confused classmates before sheepishly sitting back down. The cracking noise is almost endless now. You can hardly go a moment without hearing it.
Oh boy.
It goes on like this for months and months.
I would have lost my sanity.
No one else can hear it, and no one seems to believe you. On one level, you've been able to get used to it, but on another, you never have adjusted to the constant clicking that follows you everywhere you go.
What in the world?
You're sitting on the floor of your room, concentrating, focusing hard, trying to will the noise out of your mind.
The dude tried to meditate.
Clench your eyes shut as hard as you can and put all of your mental energy towards stopping the noise, when just then, it's gone. No more clicks. You open your eyes. Could this be it? Could it all be over?
What the frick is this bird?
You turn around to see it, but it's too late.
Heck no! Got a freaking crow-like bird coming after
me. Is a textbook
Dr. Bob,
example
show
of
your
the
face!
SCP-4975 attack, an anomaly that has been aptly nicknamed Time's Up.
Why is it called that?
SCP-4975 is a tall, thin entity with some vaguely avian features, most notably a beak. Its long limbs lack any distinct digits, instead tapering off into formless nubs.
Looks like something from Alien Isolation.
Layer of dark skin covers its entire body, including its beak. In addition to its striking appearance, SCP-4975 is perhaps best known for the distinctive clicking sound that it makes. The vertebrae in its long neck are not connected by any intervertebral discs or other tendons.
What?
And each of these neck bones appears to be able to move independently of one another.
That's insane.
It rotates these vertebrae constantly, one at a time.
So that's the
from
clicking
bottom
noise
to
that it
top,
makes.
ending at its head, creating a constant swinging motion of the head back and forth.
Oh.
It is each movement of these vertebrae that produces the distinctive clicking or cracking sound.
I thought so.
SCP-4975's primary behavior is the pursuit and stalking of human beings.
So that's what makes that
Once
noise.
it has chosen a target, for reasons that still remain unknown, it will begin to follow.
It can go invisible?
And only the target will be able to hear the clicking sound, though they won't be able to determine where the sound is actually coming from.
Man, freak that.
SCP-4975 will continue to stalk its victims for an extended period of time, as long as 10 months or more, until at some point it stops swinging its head, the clicking sounds cease, and 4975 attacks.
No, bro.
In an attack, SCP-4975 uses its long appendages to club and tear the victim apart, after which it will consume them, often starting while the victim is still alive.
Oh,
One single human-sized cadaver appears to be enough to last SCP-4975 for several months,
eat you alive?
after which it will target a new prey and begin the process all
I'm
over
gonna do that
again.
for 10 months! You know how much
Evidence of
patience you gotta have?
SCP-4975 has been found as far back as 1538, with a creature very similar to it appearing in numerous German folk tales. Multiple artistic depictions from the time also show a large, black avian creature that can only be assumed to be the same anomaly. In what should be a bit of good news, SCP-4975 is currently in containment at an SCP Foundation facility, where it is confined to a standard steel containment cell. However, as you'll soon see, this containment has not resulted in the end of SCP-4975 attacks.
Man, kill that
and reports of new incidents continue to come in. In one such report from the Black Forest region of Germany, Foundation agents were investigating the case of a local man who had reported that he had been hearing a rhythmic clicking sound for over 4 months. The man assumed he was being stalked, or was the subject of a cruel prank, and asked the local authorities to look into the matter. The Foundation agents took the man into custody, giving the cover story to the local police that the man had been experiencing auditory hallucinations and paranoia as a side effect of an experimental
you knew what the clicking
chemotherapy
then,
he
and
had been
asked
receiving.
if it's paranormal.
The agents took the man to the last place he had heard the clicking sound, which was a wooded area. As they walked through the forest, the man grew increasingly nervous until he stopped and pointed at a tree, claiming that it was where the sound was coming from. The man froze in fear as the agents drew their weapons and prepared to inspect the tree.
He must
They
have saw
split
something.
up and with a tactical efficiency circled the tree on either side to find
Nothing. I'm sure.
At the same time, the man screamed, pointing at a creature the agents could not see that the man claimed was coming for him.
Oh, Lord.
The man was thrown to the ground by his invisible assailant and struck multiple
Oh,
times.
no!
The agents attempted to attack where it seemed the invisible creature should be, but their fists and weapons passed through the air.
Are you
as if nothing
kidding
was
me?
there.
What is this,
Another
Danny
agent
Phantom?
attempted to drag the man away, but he was pinned down by a mysterious force. A large wound began to appear on the man's midsection as
goodness!
his abdomen was opened up. Still unable to move the man or stop whatever it was that was attacking him, and with no other options, a Foundation agent took out his gun and terminated the man.
Dang.
Moments later,
Just put him
as
out
the
his
agents
memory.
looked on, strips of flesh began to be torn from the body and vanish, as if an invisible creature was feeding on the deceased man. But this invisible attack wasn't even the strangest part. At the exact moment the man in Germany was killed and devoured by an unseen force, SCP-4975 was observed to be standing motionless, staring at the southeastern corner of its containment cell, and it was no longer clicking its neck.
What?
Any human contact with SCP-4975 has been disallowed, and all current research into the creature has been temporarily ceased, though it has been classified as Euclid. Following these continued attacks and the bizarre behavior it exhibits as they take place, reclassification to Keter class is pending.
Wait a minute.
In the event that a containment breach takes place, it is official Foundation policy that any personnel who begin hearing a persistent, rhythmic cracking noise are to isolate themselves from other staff and calmly wait for SCP-4975 to be returned to its chamber, or for the noises to stop. Perhaps as you wait for the clicking noise to cease, you can amuse yourself with an old German nursery rhyme that is believed to have been written about SCP-4975.
And watch it attract the
Its translation
sucker.
goes, tick-tock, the cuckoo clock ticks. Cuckoo, the bird inside sings. As ticks the time, so ticks your heart. May you live long as you hear its song. Listen close, for when it stops, the hatchling comes out of its home. Did you hear it? Did it stop? My child, it meant your time was up. Now go and watch another entry from the files of Dr. Bob, and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single anomaly as we delve further and further into the SCP Foundation's classified archives.
These anomalies, bro, I swear, it don't matter which one I watch, it just blows my mind, bro. We got a freaking cuckoo bird that can rotate his head 360 degrees around. They said that they contained it somewhere in an asylum, and he still proceeded to kill somebody. And when they were shooting him, he wasn't taking no damage. This dude was like Danny Phantom, like when he goes invisible and he can't be touched unless it's another ghost. Cause they were shooting at it and it was just flying through him. I'm like, how in the world was he able to dodge all them suckers while still able to kill the prey? That's insane. That's what I was like, man, talking about like, oh, he was hallucinating under like some paranormal activity. Man, you hear that clicking at night. And I want to ask you, are you hallucinating? I can't tell y'all, man. This SCP... Sorry, these M&Ms are good. This SCP stuff could not be me. It could not be me, bro. Heck no. I ever heard some clicking that was mentally going in my mind like this over and over and over again? We ain't gonna see no SCP sound. I go to a freaking church, bro. And then that nursery rhyme that he said to recite. Bro, that was deep too. Now, I cannot believe that. This freaking abomination was a savage out of all the ones that I know. Out of every single one that I actually watched, besides the mule, besides that one, this one was pretty much like a predator. He was like, look, I don't care if people are watching me. You ain't gonna see me do it, but just know that I'm doing it. The mule just was foul. He was taking kids and family. I was like, dang, this dude, he gives you like time. He said he would sit there for 10 months if he asked you. But he was under surveillance and he was still getting them. I don't know, bro. I don't know how the freak they're able to do that, but that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Skylight Reacts. I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all ready for the next episode? You know what to do for your boy. Make sure you smack the like button and subscribe today to join the club. And God bless. Thank you all for watching. Alright, party people, you know how we rock. Get out there on the dance floor and show Skylight what you got.